What's up, everyone? So, about 3 weeks ago, I went to the meeting, and it was the CO visit. And 6 months ago, during the last CO visit, uh, two elders went and paid my parents a visit, and without a prayer and without reading a scripture, convinced them that they had to kick my sister out of their house, who had been hit by her husband, given a black eye and a busted lip, and basically told her that she deserved it. Her response to him the following morning when confronting him was, "Look what you did to me," and his response back was, "Maybe you deserved it." Very loving, isn't it? Does that make you Jehovah's Witnesses feel the love within this organization? So I went and paid the CEO a visit 3 weeks ago, and I walked up to him during the second song and handed him a letter stating that I needed to meet with him regarding immoral conduct of two of the elders in the or of an elder in the congregation. It was actually two elders, but I only specified one, and I did this intentionally. Uh, the elder that I was there to narc on was the coordinator of the congregation. So, from reading the Shepherd the Flock of God book and my father being an elder, I already knew for a fact he was going to be at this meeting with me and the CO. So, me and the CO eventually, after the meeting, go downstairs to the basement to the back room to have a conversation. And sure enough, as we sit down, the elder that I'm there to narc on walks into the room. And he proceeds to come in. The CEO is like, "Oh, Spence, you know so and so." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. We know each other." He's like, "Oh, how's it going?" I'm smiling. I'm like, "Yeah, it's all good. How are you?" And as he sits down, the CEO turns to me and says, "So, Spencer, is so and so here the elder you were referring to in your letter?" And I look at the elder sitting across from me and I smile. I'm like, "Yes, he is." And I tell you, his smile could not disappear off his face fast enough. He went white as a ghost. He looked like he was gonna go out into the parking lot and upchuck once the CEO told him he had to go grab another elder to come down and be part of the conversation. So I told the CEO that this elder sitting across the table from me came over to my parents' place with another elder and emotionally blackmailed my parents into kicking my sister out of the house, which subsequently resulted in her being disfellowshipped. And basically, what it came down to is what the elders used as a pressure point to convince my parents to kick my sister out was that by allowing my sister to stay in the house, they were condoning her behavior of wanting to divorce her husband, and that she would be disfellowshipped for committing adultery. And if they allowed this to happen under their roof, they too would be disfellowshipped along with her. So, my parents, being the greatest Christians they are, kicked my sister out of the house. So, it's been 3 weeks since that meeting. I was told an investigation was going to be started, and three elders from an outside congregation were going to come to meet with me. I know this from reading the Shepherd the Flock of God book already. So, it's been 3 weeks. I have not received one phone call, no written letter, no elders coming by, and I don't think it's going to happen. And my sister's starting to get pretty pissed off. I'm liking that. You know, my sister wasn't really pissed off until I stood up for her. Now that nothing's happening, she's getting pretty fucking angry. My sister's not someone you want to make angry. Oh, the other week she actually called up Bethel and brought them in on it, and they were like, "Oh no, that was wrong. Who was this? Who did these horrible things to you?" Oh, I don't think Bethel really cares either. They just want to listen to her tell her story, and then now they hang up the phone and be like, "Hey guys, look at all this. Listen to the story about this person that we fucked over." You know, they don't give one fucking rat's ass. You know, I really wish this meeting would happen because I already put forth to my parents this one question: whose spirit was active over those two elders when they came over to my parents' house? And if they are not removed as elders, whose spirit is active over this organization? So, good job, Watchtower, playing right into my hands. Soon, my sister's already pretty much well out. She's pulling her daughter out. And soon I'll have my whole fucking family out. Good job. I can read you like a fucking book. Fuck yourself, Watchtower. Peace.